Tina Burton, and I'm the director of Unwind.
Hello, I'm Kara Daly, and I am playing Risa in the movie adaptation of Unwind.
Hello, I'm Miami Blue, and I play Connor in the movie adaptation of Unwind.
So what's like the storyline or the plot of the movie?
Okay, it's pretty messed up, but in the future, there's a second civil war, and it's over the issue of the life sentence, and it's called the Heartland War, and it's between pro-life and pro-choice advocates. And in the end, they come to the conclusion that life starts at conception, but you can have an abortion between the ages of 13 and 18. Yes, it doesn't really make sense, but it's not really an abortion in a way, because they aren't actually killing the people. They are just taking apart all their limbs, and then they live on. They don't actually die. Can you give us some of the plot?
Well, there's three main characters in this. And it's Connor, myself, and then there's Risa, and then there's Lev. And they all come from very different backgrounds. Lev is a 10th child, and they're sending him to be unwound because he is the 10th child. It's like tithing to that church. And then Risa, she lives in a state home, but since there's no more use for her, then they're sending her off to be unwound, because it's kind of a utilitarian society, and if you're not used, then you're unwound. And then Connor is just a delinquent who got himself in trouble with his stunning good looks, and so usually if people are burdensome to society in whatever way, they send him to be unwound. So Connor obviously is involved in that. So that's kind of the general start of the plot, where the real story kicks off. So can you describe for us your character Risa in the movie Unwind?
Risa is very, very intelligent. She's also very fierce and quick-witted. She comes from a dysfunctional background, so she knows how to live on her own, so that gives her a lot of benefit when she's on the run. And then she sometimes forgets to be a teenager because she's so irresponsible, but her teenage self really comes out when she's around Connor. Can you describe your character Connor for us?
Well, Connor's a lot like myself. He's very strong, very powerful, has a bit of a temper, he's dashingly handsome, and he's really just an all-around incredible guy. So, I mean, he's just the perfect character for me to play, and really, I'm doing the movie a great honor by accepting the role of being Connor, so I really enjoy it. So, how relatable are you to your character, Risa?
I would say I'm not relatable to her at all. She's very talented on the piano, and I can't play the piano, and she also is very good in crisis situations, and I've never really been in a crisis situation, but I wouldn't say I'm very good at it. I don't know. Anyways, and I don't find Connor attractive at all. How relatable are you to your character, Connor?
I kind of think that's a repetitive question. I mean, I am Connor. I mean, who doesn't find me attractive in some way? I'm dashingly handsome, I'm strong. I mean, I'm just the total package. So, that I am Connor. I mean, without me, that isn't one. So I think that's kind of a stupid question. So would you rather be unwound or die?
I would rather die, probably. It's pretty gross. I wouldn't want anyone else having my body parts. Would you rather die or be unwound?
Is there neither answer in that? I mean, I don't want to die, obviously, but I don't want to be unwound. you can't have this in parts. No, I just wanna. No, you can't have all this. It just doesn't work that way. I would choose neither. But if that's not an option, I'd probably die. But then in that death, I'd fake my death so that I didn't really die. I just continue to live because it just. I just think that's a silly question once again. I mean, and what is up with this backdrop? It's a door. That's kind of irritating. It's kind of tacky. But no, I don't know. I'd probably rather die than answer that question, which is pretty stupid. So what was your biggest challenge in this production?
I would definitely have to say trying to get the switching perspectives on film, because that is how the novel is told. I knew I wanted to do that, though. I mean, it is essential for the story. I mean, it makes the novel engaging. You know, you never know which character you're going to hear from next. It was going to be a main character. It was going to be an innocent bystander. It just kept you guessing. And I knew I wanted an aspect of that in the film. And I also knew that it was just essential to how the story was told. I mean, they're all fighting against this common fate that they're all dreading, but you see it from different perspectives. The characters have various backgrounds for a reason, you know. And so, even though that was the biggest challenge, I think in the end it'll be the biggest payoff.
So what initially drew you to this project?
I'd have to say the way that the story kind of fits into many genres. You know, it kind of has a dystopian setting with the way that the society is, and has a bit of social commentary with the pro-life to pro-choice debate. And, you know, of course, the actual unwinding concept is a bit of, you know, paranormal sci-fi. It's kind of got a bit of everything, and I really like that. It makes the story unique. Probably my other favorite thing about the story is that, in a way, it plays off the fear that every kid has that they're not wanted, you know, by a parent or guardian or any kind of role model. And, you know, they made it so that their fear is literally life or death. And I think it kind of depicts a real struggle for young people, but in an unreal context. And so I just really liked that about it.
So, what do you think about the actors?
Kira is such a sweetheart. She was such a delight to have on set. I enjoyed every minute of her. Miami does his job, you know. I still don't know where he's actually from. I swear, he was American when he auditioned. Come to think of it, so was Kira.
What you talking about? I'm clearly from Britain. You can't just go around making remarks about an actor of my prestige. I mean, it was hard enough to get you to convince me to do this movie, and I'm really on the verge of walking out at any minute.
My third choice.
You know, what? Cut this right now. This is really irritating. I need to settle that. You cannot say that. No, give us. I'm Miami Blue, and I suggest you watch me in our movie Unwind.